Trump is one great leader that, people really do not tend to understand, the kind of person he is. Trump is an example of a leader who knows how to multitask, solve problems in a multidimensional way, and get things done, most especially things that he promised. When Trump started this whole journey, he said he was going to protect Christians. He was like, oh man, are you going to protect Christians? You, when you be saying, you a racist, you don't want people for your country. Now you want to go another country, go protect Christians. But so far so good, you see, he did it. In this video you see now, this very video that is playing now, in this very video, you see him, he gave updates concerning Nigeria. About the campaigns he had carried out protecting Christians, because Christians were being annihilated. They were being wiped out from that country. But you see the leaders, those Fulani agents in the government are saying it's not a Christian genocide, it's not this. That is the reason why the Fulani planted their own people in the government. Everybody is doing the same work. Both the bandits, they are doing it in their own in the military aspect. The ones in the government are there, weakening the citizens, right? And then the ones in the police are there, trying to make sure that everything works towards that goal. The ones in the army are the ones that are there leaking information to these bandits. They are all the same. They are all the same. But you do not understand. One thing these Fulani people do is that they are very patient. If they did not succeed in this administration, they have the hope and aspiration that they will succeed in the next administration. And before you know, they will continue this campaign from generation to generation until they succeed. But guess what? While they are doing this, they are not being decimated. They are waxing stronger and stronger. They are becoming bigger and bigger. They are becoming better and better. They are conducting more and more mayhem than when they started. When Jonathan was there, at least things were not as bad as this. When Buhari came, maybe I'm not going to say much because Buhari is one of them, is their person. Right? And according to the speculations, Buhari is actually the one who mainly opened the door for them. You all saw the mayhem. To the extent that they even wanted to pass into your law. I told you those are their agents that are in the government. To pass what they call Ruga. Ruga. That means forcefully grabbing your land. It is the same work those of them that are in the government are doing. Pass Ruga. And by now, what will happen? The moment they touch foot on your community, they will wipe out everybody there. The same thing they did to Hausa. Today, who is hearing about Hausa? Nobody is hearing about them. And then they wanted to enforce it fully on Benue. From Benue, they will spread. But guess what? God sent a helper. God brought a helper. This is the man you people say, oh, he's a racist. He doesn't want foreigners in his country. He's chasing away. Who gives a damn? If my country good, which year they go find for America? There was a time Nigeria was better than America. Are you not aware? There was a time Nigeria was better than UK. Are you not aware? What makes a country bad is bad leadership, management deficit. If you don't know how to put one and two together, you can never be able to get it right. You see, the population in Nigeria is a very big resource that everything put into proper use, deploy the resources very well. You go no say Nigeria better pass America. But what do? They only come up with devices that will, or with administrative processes that will impoverish you, enslave you more and more. That is their own concept of leadership. See, Trump came in, he's solving a lot of things domestically in America, but meanwhile, every other thing that will be threat to America, he's immediately getting it down, from afar. Iran, who would have expected, who would have known that Iran, that has been under sanction for so many years, has grown up to this extent, militarily and in weaponry? Who would have known that? That's what they go do. Before you know it happen, they will first of all light Israel, they go light America. Then we will be back to the same Fulani hegemony that has been cooking for a very long time. This is Trump. See him giving updates about the happenings in Nigeria so far. Let me play it a little bit so that we can finish up this video.
As you know, we recently struck Nigeria and largely ended the slaughter of great Christian populations. They have a great Christian population. They were being butchered. Thousands and thousands of people were being killed. Children, women, old people, just being slaughtered, hatched to death. They know that if they go further, the attack will be far greater, and that they don't want to really get involved anymore so much. You know, we hit them very hard. We knocked out their leader. We knocked out their second leader and their third leader. Sounds a little bit like Iran, actually. That's all about a different cause that we have to do, because we cannot let Iran have a nuclear weapon. Can't let it happen. So I'm saving Christians throughout the world, even though we are not in those various countries where you read about this. But they'd like to make our country just like those countries. That's where they started. They started right where we are right now. But I'm saving them by hitting these terrorists very violently and very hard. We're hitting them very hard by the greatest weapons on earth, taking them out. We know where they are. We hunt them down and we take them out. Think of it. They go into a village and they just kill everybody. It's like crazy. They will close your churches in this country. They go communist, and they're trying to. They will kill your people, and that's what they're about.
Exactly. So that if you do not understand that the reason why the Fulani attach themselves to Nigeria is to set you backward, see what they did to the Hausa race. First, impoverish you, make you, brain drain you. Yes, brain draining, because you cannot tell me somebody who has brain will recruit Boko Haram into Nigerian military and then they glorify it. I'm telling you, recruit terrorists into Nigerian military and then you glorify it, giving it value that yes, that is the best thing to do. It was the same thing Obama did when Obama came. He made you all feel that yes, but meanwhile, everything they suffer today now, Obama created them for us. Now, all the things that Obama did, Trump is coming to undo those things, so that people can have their life, people can go back to the farm and live again. The Fulanis are not originally from Nigeria. They are from the Sahel, Niger, Chad, Burkina Faso, Mali. Now there they come from. Yes, that is where they are from. Do not underestimate any one of them. Don't underestimate. They are all dancing towards the same purpose. If not for Trump, see the way these people intensify their attacks. When they run out of fund, they come, kidnap, get money, and they build themselves. They run out of fund, come, kidnap you, get money, and then they build themselves. Your leaders cannot do anything. Nigerian government cannot do anything. They are only just passing time. They know what is happening. The leaders, your leaders, Nigerians know what is happening. They know the plans of these people. What they are only just trying to do is to buy time. So after all, maybe before that time reach home, I could finish up this Nigeria, my own 10 or don't finish. They grab as much they can, borrow and grab, and then they move. You must understand. I want to first of all commend Nigerian police Nigerian government for this little thing they did, which is creating state police. You see, it gets back to that my former video that I was talking about, that the security structure of Nigeria should be decentralized. You must fractionalize security structure, not just police. Police are, even ordinary vigilante is strong past our police now. Who doesn't know that? Our police are not as strong as people think. They are just there, bunch of illiterates and weaklings that are there. They cannot do anything. Ordinary vigilante get level past our Nigerian police. But it's a good thing that at least they've been able to, create state police. So every state will have their police. But it should, like I said before, strategic decision making should be also state based. Don't get anything to the state IG, to the national IG, thinking that you have done a good work. No, it's still one step forward, two steps backward. The same thing should go to the military and every other security structure in Nigeria. That is the only means through which this whole thing can be decimated. Even if you do not need to split the country now or whatever, but that will be at the extreme case. Because if they say they want Sharia for their state, we will divide the country, make them get Sharia. But you cannot take your Sharia throw them out my face because I don't know what to be Sharia. Everything about that religion is meant to impoverish, set you back, and finish you. And then enslave you completely. That is everything about that, this their religion. We are not going to be part of it. I want to commend Trump, first of all, very, very happy for the little thing that Trump, and I believe that God will continue to send helper to the people of Nigeria so that we will have that, enjoy that blessing which God has given to us. Yes, if you have not followed this page, like I said before, simply click on follow, like, and subscribe. Tell us what you think at the comment section, and see you again in our next update.